And my overnight guy's out. Really helping us out. You guys are coming in and seeing a lot of, tell me what you see when you look at that. You're gonna talk, don't be shy.
Is it not signed?
Hmm?
Is it not signed correctly?
Know what?
Is it not signed correctly?
I didn't know what to do. No. Look at it.
I mean, all I see is not driver's signature
Okay.
and the agent ID.
I'll manifest it for you.
There you go. So, you're getting a lot of these AC-12s that are coming in with items that are not supposed to be on the truck, but on the truck, right? So, what do you do? The question.
Do you add it?
Hmm?
Do you add it
Well, how do you add it?
or? I don't know.
It's while we're here. Tina, how you at it?
What I do, I look at the area go and check the truck that it's on. And if it has the ones that are written down, I check it.
You checking the truck that it's supposed to be on?
Yeah,
Now, what if that truck has other freight on it?
then I don't check it.
Okay. So what do we do with the freight?
Well, I don't know, the forklift drivers just put it up.
Hmm?
The forklift drivers just put it up.
Right or wrong?
To an extent, before I start working weekends, that would be something that I'll probably hand over to Tom, because I can't fully arrive a truck that's not here. And I don't want it to cause any other problems later in the week. So while I arrive a full truck with all these suitcases on it, I have to mark everything else missing.
Right. We other issue.
So that's something I'll leave paperwork for you.
Well, the first thing you need to do is if you don't see an air bill on there that's coming off the truck, is what you guys did, is you go ahead and go to it on the truck. And let's just back up. If everything comes off the truck that's listed on the AC-12, you take care of that. You arrive that truck, you check all that in. If there's freight that's not on the truck that you see, write that down. And what I would do is open the air bill and check the shipment history to see what truck it was scheduled on.
Now, sometimes the truck, the piece might already be arrived here. That is the problem I'm with DT also. The piece is already arrived, but not the piece is arrived. Or, from shipment history, the truck hasn't even left origin station, and we put the wrong pieces on the wrong truck. So I can't arrive a truck that's not here. It's still wrong. I wouldn't know how to process it. So that's when I just leave the paperwork for Tom.
See, that's gonna depend on the situation. This is an EDP, which really complicates it. If it's forward air, that's a whole nother situation. Where they're bringing say maybe a full AC 12 and then half of another one. Where they combine the tank for the truck. So it's gonna depend on each situation. But if I see one air bill, I'm gonna treat that differently than if I see all these, and if I notice all these air bills are on the same truck, I'm gonna pull up the AC 12 for the other truck. And I think the reason why I crossed all those out is there was an AC 12 from another truck that those air bills were off of.
But it's complicated, right?
It is very complicated and
So,
it depends on each situation.
to be honest, this ain't our problem.
Yeah, unmanifested freight right.
This becomes our problem when we start playing with it and digging around and, well, let me just check in half of it, let me check in this half, let me not check in this half, let me check in this truck, then that truck is not really here yet, right? So, the reason I really wanna get everybody together is we're gonna have to come up with one way to do this, right? And I don't mind pissing people off, I don't. But I mind people accusing us of doing things when it's really not our problem. You presented an airway bill to, and I'm just saying, Mercedes at the time, right? Could have been Taylor, could have been Emmanuel, could have been me. But in all honesty, TSA regulation, there's nothing that's supposed to be in this building that is not on AC 12. So by law, right, you have just sent me a piece of freight that's supposed to be, that's not supposed to be in this building. Because legally, there's no paperwork backing up the fact that that shipment is supposed to be in this building.
Right.
Make sense? Now, we kinda like, we say, okay, we're gonna finagle, we're gonna make stuff move. So now, what, we're gonna make stuff move, we're gonna make, we're gonna make it happen. Because, DFW will figure it out, or we'll do something, right? Well, something usually gets us in trouble. And it usually ends up with a bunch of emails, right? Cause I guarantee you, all of them pieces not on that airway bill are gonna be lost, right? Traces and tracking and missing and found and when it's here, right? And you sent it here, right? So, originally, I was gonna just say, don't do this, don't do this. Don't do this. But, what I was gonna say is, if it's not on the airway bill, leave it on that truck. Don't take it back. And we really get,
Oh, yeah, facts. I didn't try it that one before.
They would love me for that one. That's legally, I should be telling you guys to do. Legally, I should be telling you, the only thing you tell forklift drivers is to take off what's on this airway bill list. Leave the rest of it on that truck. Now, that's gonna cause headache, right? So we don't wanna do that, but we need a better system here. Because, so, thinking about it, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put paperwork like this in a different section, okay? So, here we go with another bucket. I'm hating when I get to put another bucket out there. But I think we need another bucket of uncleared trucking items or freight that doesn't match the AC flow. One, to keep track of it, right? Two, but I don't want a bunch of check-ins either. So, in other words, truck comes in Monday. We got unresolved issues on it. You guys will start checking it in on Friday, blasting me. Now I'm all red for Monday, right? I don't want that either. So, don't give it to Tom, cause Tom's gonna check it in, it's gonna make it red. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna check it in. It's gonna go red. I'd rather you give it to me, or Jayla. So, Jayla, now you're gonna have another tax. It's gonna be, when trucks come in, and the airway bills do not match what's on the airway bill, EC 12. I wanna put in another bucket, okay? That bucket, I want you to maintain that bucket, because you're gonna have to check that in quarterly, but you're not gonna blast the KPIs when you do that, okay? So, y'all get that? I kinda wanna unconfuse this.
So basically what you're saying is, we keep track of it, and once all the freight from the truck arrives, we check it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, how's that
So
gonna look
we're
for
not
us?
gonna check in the freight at all?
Yeah, cause isn't that even worse, cause we just delaying the inevitable. Like, we still gonna get hit regardless, better just check the truck in and then mark everything missing.
Well,
But marking and missing causes custom
I know.
right. Somehow we got back into this listing and confirming,
Yeah.
and that doesn't do anything but cause more drama.
And
So,
customs issue.
and customs issues. Whenever you mark it missing, it throws customs off, and then it goes red. So even though you find it,
Even if you want that
customs is confused, so it's on hold, when it's really not on hold, and now you run into another problem. Make sense? But the answer to your question is, see, we are making trucking looking like, we're making them look like rock stars. Because they have a scheduled event of when they're supposed to be, when them trucks are supposed to be here. So Alex, who's missing from this meeting, hope he got a good, excuse, so he won't be on schedule this week. Alex had a truck that came in on the 30th. But on the trucking schedule, it said it left on the 23rd, it's supposed to be on the 27th. It didn't get here till the 30th. So, if we backdate it, it makes the trucking company look like,
Make it on your own time.
right, what they did. Make sense? What we can do, what we need to do, is check in when it actually gets here. So that means that it, cause we got 48 hours after the scheduled arrival to check it in. That makes sense. Okay? So, 48 hours, that's when it gets a little bit difficult, right? But we gotta play with the 48 hours. So, but at the end of the week, I wanna start sending Delta a report. We have these many trucks come in with unmanifest freight. Because right now I have no proof of what I'm saying. So, they're telling me, I'm telling them, no, these trucks are coming in and they got unmanifested freight on it. They saying, where's the documentation? Show me. Which truck is it? When did it happen? I don't have it. I'm gonna get it. Now I'm gonna get it, okay? Now, to get it, I need that other bucket. So we're gonna develop a process, and I'm not saying, not check stuff in, I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, we gotta hold them accountable, just like they're holding us accountable, right? We're still protecting our KPIs at the same time, but we're not gonna make cargo trucking look like the superstar. Right? So, the meeting I had with cargo trucking was, hey, I can show you where they showed me a bunch of data where all of their trucks came in on time. They had all lined up. They all came in on time, John. Nope. You guys are checking in late, that's all. Our trucks are there. Nope, that's a lie. Right? So, FEMA, when you're checking the truck in, I'm asking you for a reason. What screens did you go to check it in?
Item, flight summary inventory, something like that, and then flight information. And then
Yeah.
inbound flight inventory,
So,
and then flight information.
flight
Flight information, make sure you arrive the truck.
When you get the flight information.
Inventory first, to make sure you're checking in the right truck.
When you get the flight information, then what do you?
Go down to where it says into big time actual.
I check in trucks different than everyone. I check in
Going to
trucks.
the
He said we checked it really quick.
I check in trucks.
Yeah,
Truck arrives, and you trying to
I
arrive.
know the flight information first, and I go off the original truck.
The into, actual, and then,
What did you say?
or, license or something like that, inventory, and then you check it.
Only reason I asked you that was because I've seen a couple of them where you didn't change, well,
the date.
the date.
Mercedes too.
The original gate time wasn't changed. So it was changed, it was basically you checked it in, you gated it in at the same time as it just got here, or whatever, right? Well, what am I saying?
I think
She technically
it
is on.
defaults to the scheduled arrival date,
Yeah.
and it arrives early, you've gotta be sure to update the date, because then you check it in. So if it's scheduled for Monday arrival, and we check it in today on Sunday and you don't change it, it'll show a Monday arrival, then you go to check it in, and you put today's date to check it in, the computer shows truck arrives Monday, but it's checked in on Sunday, and that creates a other problem.
Or late, right? So,
And can I just say one thing, when you do the arrived, or flight information and arrive, be very sure you put in, actual in, not on. And the people that have worked at the airport, like, you know the difference between on and in, so.
On
But
is
make sure it's
on
in.
ground, and is actually dead.
On, because it's based on an actual flight, which on means it's on the ground and in means in the gate. So be sure to put in,
you know that?
actual in.
You know that? Everybody good with that? Alright. So that's trucking, right? Alright, so acceptance, I have a lot more to do. So when I go and I check on the phones, I tell you, I see everybody with the cell phone. I know everybody has family members and kids and things like that, so I don't wanna make a blanket rule about no cell phones. I'm gonna say no excessive phone, no excessive cell phone, okay? If you on your phone, more than 15, 20 minutes, you run your phone all the time. Okay? So, it's gonna be acceptance, quarterbacks, okay? What I mean by that, everything that goes on in their warehouse is controlled by this front counter. And it needs to be controlled by this front counter, okay? So, when you guys come in from now on, I want everybody to pull an inbound flight summary. It tells you what's coming in, right? Plane and truck, right? So when the planes come in, you wanna mark them off, that they've been delivered. Right?
Yes, sir.
You mean checked in?
Yeah.
Checked in. Do I want you out there fighting with the expeditors? No. Do I want you guys out there, screaming with them while checking in? No. But, I want you to pull it up, and as it comes in, you checking it off. But they are checking it in, as it's coming in, right? If you see a flight comes in more than 30 minutes, if it has not been checked in, you elevate to somebody, okay? If you don't wanna go tell them, don't worry about it, tell somebody. I don't care if you put it in chat, let me know, alright? But I have to make sure something's getting checked in, right? So, it's gonna be the same thing with deliveries. Right now, we are at 259 unclear airway bills with Delta. That means they have not gotten paid for 259 shipments from GAT. The amount is $800-something thousand. They are now looking at us saying, you either get that airway bills cleared, or they tell our boss to cut the check. So if we don't deliver it, they don't get paid. Right? So, we do all this good processing. I've seen my man over there, he'll load up 100,000 pounds in one day. And then we don't get paid for it. Delta's saying, so what if we don't get our money? And I think it's only fair, right? So, the problem now, end of the year, right? Now, my boss was like, whoa, John, you got $800,000 bill right here. Right? And the way we clear that is delivery. All we gotta do is scan it, deliver it, we're done with it. If we give it out and don't deliver it, or give it out and give it to the wrong person, last month, was it 2 pieces in McAllen? 3 pieces.
Yeah.
3 pieces. Went out the door. 8 o'clock at night. I can tell you who pushed it out. They loaded it up to the wrong customer. That customer took it out to McAllen. Didn't say, oh, that ain't ours. Well, can you bring it back? Nope, that's your problem, Joe. I had to call another company who charged me $2,000 to go pick up them pieces and bring them back. You know my boss wasn't happy about that one. These are the things we gotta stop, right? That's why I say deliver with the scanners. but at the desk. So, now, acceptance is now in charge of deliveries as well. When you print out a delivery order, you leave it on your desk until in the computer, you see it delivered. Okay? Don't even put it up. Right there at the desk. That doesn't mean I wanna come in tomorrow and see 15 of them on each desk, right? That means, alright, got delivery, let's place both ways, you know, give the left, let's supposed to go deliver it. I'm not saying go chase Les down, that's not your argument, right? Les you gotta stick him in his pocket, he may try to get you. But what I'm saying is, we gotta make sure we are elevating and letting people know when it happens. It gotta be delivered. So if you print it out, you're responsible for it now. If it's not delivered, I'm coming to you, and I'm like, wait a minute. You gave them that to deliver. Why didn't they deliver? Right?
Yes, sir.
So, that's why I'm starting with you guys first. Anybody out there don't like it, trust me, they next. Okay? Don't see me. Especially if you tell them, hey, I gave you that to deliver, I seen you give it to the customer. On the computer, it's still showing here. Right? You have one of them argue with you, you did last night, I promise you. I'm done with arguing with you. I'm done. This is not 2025, is a new year. I'm going that way. Okay? So, now acceptance is now gonna be in charge of accepting incoming inventory, make sure the inventory is done, making sure we delivering, right? They're not doing the inventory. If you don't have an inventory at your desk, something's wrong. So if I come downstairs and I look over at your workstation, I say, where's your inventory? You don't have one. If you have not told nobody, you're wrong. You need inventory at your desk to do your job. Because you should not be running around the warehouse for 2 hours looking for one piece. That's ridiculous, right? There's an inventory schedule on the wall. They're not following that. You know what I got them next. But I got them next, okay? And I'm gonna let them know. Alright? I got your back. But I need to make sure y'all understand, hey, this has to be done and why. Okay? So, when you're at the desk, I'm not looking for you guys to move around anymore, but when you're going through the computer, I am looking for you to be looking at the computer screen, okay, inventory, alright, incoming, delivery, okay, wait a minute, I delivered that to so-and-so an hour ago, it went out the door, but it's not delivered, right? Because, trust me, they're real slick with it. They go about their business. Don't worry about it. You'll see them come up, listen. Alright? So we're not gonna pay $800,000. We're gonna start delivering stuff. So, we're gonna work on, because most of the stuff that's on the uncleared airway bill report is deliveries. And it's money that's not even real money, to be honest. Because what happens is,
It just generates storage.
boy, you smart. So a piece comes in, it's here on Sunday. We delivered it on Tuesday, so we didn't deliver the system. So about Friday, it started storage fees. So now, the money's adding up. So Delta's looking at all that money. You know, that ain't even real money. So I gotta take that back, say, no, that ain't real money. No, let's get some of that back, right? Right?
And if it's a heavy shipment,
Oh, yeah, it's a big shipment, it's over. Yeah, it could be $2,000, $3,000
Money right there.
easy.
2-3 days.
Easy. You know, we've had some good things in the last couple of weeks, especially with mail. Thank you, Alton. Thank you, Kyle. Y'all keep putting that mail out there. They can't handle it. Trust me, they fight within themselves. I am out of that jail. So keep putting it out there. You know, we gotta make sure when the mail comes back, we gotta rebook it and get it back out there ASAP. He shouldn't come back into it till the next night. So, we gotta make sure that mail gets rebooked, put back on that ramp ASAP, right?
Yeah, Expediter's gonna start bringing carts back so we can be able to.
What I'm being told is they don't have enough carts, because they're not loading the, carts will not be empty. So, what they're telling me is that they don't have empty carts.
Yeah, our Expeditors aren't bringing carts back.
We used to. Whole different issue. We, yeah, that's a whole different issue. No, but we're gonna do that again, because, the ramp, and I'll be talking to the Expeditors.
Right.
They should be rotating on that ramp all day long, it should be clean. You know, there's no reason that ramp should have anything on it or the carpet that we don't know about, right? But that's a whole nother issue. I'm gonna get them next. But I need this group right here to be vigilant on the spot. Hey, you guys in control. If they don't like it, that's it. And Jayla is your main point of contact. So if something go wrong, please see Jayla. I promise you, they get upstairs, that's it. Shut it down. Yes, no.
Okay,
Going back to
well,
what I used
since
to be
we're
here.
talking about the checking in, something was brought to my attention today. I'm not trying to put nobody on the spot, but people are telling me that Elijah is checking in freight in here. Like he's typing in the airway bill off the inbound flight summary and checking it in before he go get it. So that's causing problems, because what if that freight does not come in on that plane, but he's already checked it in?
It's checked in, right?
Yeah.
it sounds like Santa something
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's why I got this badge in my office. Been working. Wow. No, that's illegal. Don't do that. Wow. Oh, wow. Shortcuts don't win, y'all. They don't. They don't. Stuff like that, we're gonna get caught. Cameras everywhere. There's a camera right now. 1, 2 looking at it right now. So, so, next thing, very most important thing, IAX. Whoa. There is no altering, adjustments to the process of an IAC. You guys gotta read that IAC. They are getting very slick. They are, you can't believe anything that they hand you, okay? Oh, and DIMS, did y'all notice how many, scales I put out there? How many people use them?
Not more now, just because a lot of the
I ain't seen nobody use one yet. I'm still looking. You gotta verify the DIM every time to give you a box. You do know that's part of your job, that if I hand you a box, you supposed to verify the DIM. I can put on that box whatever I want to, right? Most of our no rides is because we didn't check the DIMs. Because, no lie, there was a piece out there that kept getting no ride, no ride. It wouldn't fit. On the DIMs, it said 150, didn't it? 155. I went out there and measured it myself, it was 230 something. Because my acceptance agent did not check them DIMs. When you get to the ramp, the first thing they gonna do, nope, go back. So you have to check every box. That is mandatory. You know this thing where you say, oh, just put on a scale? That shouldn't happen. That should not happen. Because one, you don't know what they put on that scale. You can't do that. You can't just say, just throw it on the scale right there. No. Because you don't know what they put on that scale. The way acceptance is, you can check decom. You're supposed to check the DIMs on that box. Then you're supposed to weigh it. Then you accept it. Because you know the price changes because of the DIMs and the weight. So if I don't wanna pay the regular price, I'm gonna tell you my box is only 15 pounds. And it's 115 pounds. Because I wanna pay for it, right? But if it's 315 pounds, now the ram's saying, nope, send it back. And that's how you get to these things. You see this right here? You see, y'all don't have to give up and look. Just know, you see the colors? That's DFW. That's where we work. Don't worry. This week is a lot better. It's a lot better. This is where we work. We had a strong year, but a very horrible fourth quarter. But luckily, the year was so good that we was able to go over the hump because our average is good. That means I gotta start off right now. That's why I'm putting it under control now, because if I go this way, one, y'all won't see me anymore. But this is the wrong way to go. Alright? We got to go the other way. And FAP is all acceptance. So, situation yesterday. Good job. They missed cutoff time. Back. Right? Hey, they got figured out. They gotta rebook it. Back. You know, I know, Holly all over me.
Oh, well wait, you took it.
I know you took it.
Yeah.
I
So
told you.
yeah, what was, so with that, freight, she was a little annoying too, but that's irrelevant. None of the, she books it, but there was nothing in, like, the dimensions wasn't in there, none of that was in there, so I had to, but everything was on PMC. So I called Jason to try to figure out, like, how we get these dimensions with these things on PMC.
You know, it could be dimensions. If it's checked in as an SLU.
But this was drop off,
uh,
so dropping off anything, we need dimensions.
Yeah, it wouldn't let him accept
You
it.
can't
Well, if
set
it's
up.
booked as an SLU, you shouldn't need dimensions.
So, yeah.
It wasn't booked as
It was, it
an
couldn't have been booked correctly, cause
It
it
was
wouldn't let me
booked
bypass
as
it.
PMC.
But,
It wasn't booked as an
well,
Alright,
yeah,
so there we go, figure out what y'all talking about.
it's not booked as an SLU, unless they do some of those pieces of.
That's
Well-
the one thing I was like.
No, we need a good understanding of that.
Yeah.
So let's get a good understanding of that, right? So I know it was 4 PMCs that was on, EUV yesterday. And what happened was the initial truck broke down. So SEVA had, issue with their truck coming. When they called me, it was like noon maybe, and the cutoff was noon anyway. I said, hey, you gotta rebook it, right? But if they need dimensions,
Yeah.
then we need to make sure that Polly is aware of.
Was it actually PMCs with freight, or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, PMCs was
Oh,
great,
shit.
and I asked
Oh, yeah, yeah,
her,
you
how
need
do
to
we
get-
do it and accept it,
They
and
were,
she.
they were
Oh,
not
no, no,
giving
no,
me
no, no, no.
PMC.
Now,
Look,
Polly does not know acceptance.
Okay.
So when it comes down to asking her acceptance questions, no.
Well, also I can see why they don't put dims for that though. It's for the same reason why you
Yeah.
couldn't bypass it, is cause it wouldn't, you can't.
Well,
put it
yeah,
If you
the
put the
standard
dims,
dim,
yeah,
well,
you can't put those dims.
And what they're looking for is the dimensions of the PMC, most likely,
Yes.
is 96 by 125.
That's what we ended up doing, right? Yeah, that's what you ended up telling me.
Yeah,
right?
cause if you put
Yes, okay.
anything over that, it's not going to accept it.
Got me with that?
Yeah, it's not going to accept it if you put it in there.
Well,
Well,
and
the
don't
other
forget,
thing-
you guys can, there's the number out there to the help desk, call them.
Right.
Help
And-
Help desk
Yeah,
don't
well,
work.
you know what?
They
Ring
never
them
had
down.
a hold for an
It's
hour.
rare when I'm on.
No.
But here's the thing, then call Atlanta WCC.
Okay.
And just tell them, hey, I'm stuck here. This, I've called them for assistance when we get through, and they've always helped me out.
Right now. Most of the resources are high cargo, but you can call the help desk, get some help. But I want y'all to put it in the chat, so I need a little bit more, activity in the chat on YouTube.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Her email doesn't work.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh, no. It's good today, so.
And then also, so what did we end up doing to change it? Cause it was a truck, so I guess the trucking is different than, with changing like the routes and stuff
Well,
like
let
that.
me ask you this, was this the 9200 truck?
Yeah, no, so the PMC was booked for another truck.
You don't
That-
have it, you don't have it.
The 9200 truck was something totally different. And
Yeah,
Pacific
that's
had
their
problems
truck
with
that
it
goes
too.
straight from Seaver to Atlanta that we never see.
Uh,
And if it was on that truck, and that's the one that broke down, that's another issue. I saw the question.
But I
in the
did
chat.
change, whatever that was on that truck, I changed it and put it on the truck that left yesterday.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what the
Well,
truck
good,
was.
that's the way we work things out.
But it was
Yeah.
manifested though.
We get. Hey, I said I wasn't gonna hold y'all for an hour, so, any questions y'all got, anything like that?
You don't have it.
Remember, get in the chat, ask your question, but, more to come. And acceptance is gonna be, what schedule you on anyway? What day? Yeah, Thursday.
Real quick.
Can you get them on? Can you work them on?
No, I'll kick them to you though.
Can you get them on? Who's supposed to get them on? You get them on? Okay, in the morning. Now you back on your regular schedule?
Yeah, I can work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
I can come in Sunday.
We'll figure it out. Well, it's not gonna be a long week, a long walk tomorrow. Okay? Well, reach out,
Oh,
you need help. Okay? I'm very serious about, especially if I call for a meeting, you know, I will pull you up and schedule. And you will see it this week. I was missing. You'll know.
I still got a question about, I still got a question about the truck again. So, still like a gray area. If you are, if the truck does come in late, like if you brought the truck for the 30th, that's supposed to be here on the 27th. So, for us not to get hurt on our KPIs, I would have to backdate the truck within the 48-hour window?
No,
Or,
you check, as long as you check the freight in when the truck gets here, you're fine. As long as you don't check that truck in 2 days beforehand, making cargo trucking look good, and then you check the freight in that today, 2 days later, making us look terrible, that's when it's bad.
okay, so just arrive the truck the day of. Arrive and check
You
it
can
in.
arrive, if the truck is 2 days late, one, I want that annotated, right? So, if 2 days late, I want that truck docked in 2 days late. And you can check the freight in right there and there, okay? But you do not,
Yeah, don't ever check in the truck. Only check in the truck the day it comes in, regardless of what the arrival
Yeah.
is. The schedule states for that.
then KPI is based on when that truck gets here.
Next thing, for the bin that Ms. Bailiff will be running, would I just take like the airway bills that are, like how that paper has,
Yeah, I'm gonna call you right there.
airway bills that aren't on the AC-12? Do I just write those and then do I print off the AC-12 for the truck it was supposed to be on, and then just staple it together, put it in the bin?
For now, let's look at another process, because I wanna hold them. And I'm not talking about holding them for days, either. I'm just talking about let's hold them until it's set. And we'll get figured out. A lot of it, like land air, was it like, what, Ford Air? Okay, so if you really wanna get technical about it, say a Atlanta truck comes in, and it say it's missing 2 pieces, it's probably sitting at Ford Air. If you go to Ford Air's website, and you type in their number, you'll probably see them 2 pieces sitting there on the website. So you know they're gonna bring it over, so we know it's coming, right? It's just not here right now. But, to cargo trucking, I want them to stop, feeling like they, oh yeah, our truck's getting DFW on time. Maybe not.
Never got a whole week.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a remarkable job last week. We had 3 Atlanta trucks, 3 JFK trucks, 2 Detroit trucks, and 2 LAX trucks, all on the same day. That is ridiculous.
And 4 of them were within 30 minutes.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Back.
That's me, and that's for me and the cargo trucking, we going back and forth now, because they're telling me that they're supposed to space them out one. And so, the other thing is, forklifts. If you, and again, you're in control, so you gotta know what's going on, okay? So say you gave, let's say Leoncio, a delivery, okay? And it's 40 pieces, right? He's gonna be doing that for about 30 minutes. When the next customer come up, you got a 30-minute wait. Why? My lift driver's busy. It is what it is.
Don't be afraid to say something, they gotta wait 2-3
Yeah,
hours
wait,
at
they
American too, so.
Okay.
They
I'll
gotta
be
wait
right with you.
American.
And if he questions you, tell him, look. Right? The worst thing to do is rush Leoncio 1, right? Because that's dangerous, right? And I'm gonna put a sign out there, because say we get 3 deliveries at one time, and that means you're gonna have a wait time. So, his 30 minutes, you can have another one behind, it's gonna be 15 more minutes. Well, now you're 45 minutes. You may have another one behind, it's 20 minutes. Well, now you got an hour and 2 change. you can't be afraid to say, hey, it's gonna be about an hour wait.
That's what I told guys the other day, there were like 5 trucks lined up, I said, hey, you guys decide to come all at once, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to wait.
We get them out we're the station that gets them out the fastest. KLM, American, United, they gotta wait 10 times longer.
10 times
Doesn't matter,
longer.
it doesn't matter.
The worst thing we do around here is we believe we gotta get them out in 5 minutes. And that is ridiculous. Because the first thing that happens is when quarterbacks leave this arena, and then they go jump on a forklift. Next thing you know, they stuck on a forklift for 20 minutes. And then something real comes in, and he's on a forklift, right? I need him at the desk, or her at the desk, right? So, you got to be able to be in control of that area, and it's okay to say, hey, you came at the wrong time, you got 3 people ahead of you. 1, 2, 3. And move them out to the warehouse. You know, I'm gonna put some chairs out there. They can wait out there. 45-minute wait. It's okay. It's okay. Now, here's where the fight's gonna be. I'm gonna come in with 2 people ahead of me, right? And I'm gonna have a shipment that leaves at 2 hours. And I'm gonna have a 2-hour wait. I'm gonna have an hour wait first.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
Rebucket. Rebucket.
I was ready to.
Should've got here earlier. Rebucket.
As long as you can give me the detail, I am okay. And I just wrote a message to John Burns and Hal the other day, explaining that, hey, this person was here doing this, and this person was here doing this. When they walk in, it's no different than that damn airport. I don't care if I got a plane to catch in 2 hours. If there's a 2-hour line at TSA, I miss my damn plane. But you know what? We gotta have the guts sometimes. I got
You
the
too.
guts.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't single her out. You do it too. Show will do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Show
to
will
say
do
that.
it. Don't do that.
It's okay.
You know what you too.
Because you're not telling them anything that anybody else wouldn't tell them anywhere else. Right? I guarantee you, TSA gives you, they say, hey, be here 2 hours. Go over there and there's a 3-hour wait, and you got a 2-hour flight, and think you're gonna get on that plane. You gonna miss that plane. Alright? Alright, let's get out of here, that'd be good.
Okay, wait. And they want me to
Ooh,
for
don't
some-
put my name out there.
Go for some important things, like everybody be making mistakes, and I go through the paperwork every day, and I just want to
Yes.
point this out. Number one, our biggest problem is security. Y'all don't know, everybody don't know when Section 3 is applicable and when it's not applicable. And if you need help understanding that more, come to me, and I can explain it more to you.
Specifically,
Yes.
FEMA. Just because you're scared of dogs doesn't mean, you're at risk, right?
Well, that was before.
Yeah, that was before we knew, because we didn't know that,
Yeah.
we didn't know we had that other option.
Poison
keep
lizards?
expecting
You're
it.
right. I give it to you, go ahead.
For Delta employee drop-offs, nobody is checking the employee directory, and that's basically verifying that they a Delta employee. That's important.
How we verify it?
Go to Delta
That's
Net,
Delta
Delta
So that was
and
easy.
then,
corporate directory.
I didn't know how to do
Not
that,
just
but
you.
nobody told me how to do that.
it's not just.
And I didn't even see it on the training videos. That you're supposed to go to the directory and print out a paper and scan their ID. Nobody told me that.
Or you can just call operation.
So I don't have to print out all of that?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yeah, you call operation. You say, is this employee active?
No, that's a question.
But then, do I still have to print out everything?
No, well, yes,
Like
but we want to take off that.
So we need the
Does
documentation.
retirees still have the same
Put it-
benefits,
just put it in
like
the
the
chat.
ship? Retirees, cause I know they still have like flight benefits, but do they have the same like shipment benefits if they retire?
Yeah, like, wait, retired.
Yeah,
What?
No.
you know,
If they not on the directory, then we can't.
cause some of the retirees still have badges,
Yeah.
and it just says retired. And so I know if like
I
a
never
retiree,
seen it.
you can still fly with them, so I'm assuming that you still can ship, but I don't know.
I know.
Every airway bill needs a signature.
Yeah.
I see a lot of, people, some sign, some don't. Like, do we need to make sure we sign in the right spot?
We gotta sign for pickups and drop-offs?
Blue or black, sir?
This is the right spot.
Cause I only can sign in drop-offs.
The bottom of the.
For drop-offs, it's the bottom. For pickups, it's the top.
Well, some drivers don't listen, and they don't,
And it-
they don't
they sign
even
at the
look,
bottom.
literally.
Yeah.
They signed at the bottom.
And you can highlight it too, they still.
That's what I'm
don't
saying.
Yeah.
Where you sign it, right here?
Yeah.
Where will you sign it? Sign it.
That's all I got. Appreciate that.
Oh, I got a question for you. I've been checking what ops for CLs. You got like step by step.
445, man.
I'm gonna get that.
Pass your